So Wadi Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash Barakathum. All praise, glory, honor due unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakahakadash Barakathum. And to all my brothers and sisters, all my Malakim of GMS, all my apostles, elders, bishops, Malakim, and Speckled Bird, and hopefully let 144, 144 and the rest of 1/3. Shalom, shalom. So now you got stores being robbed all in Chicago, DC, all New York, the whole nine. That RFID chip, this is what's gonna go down. Who in the world gonna have time to be buying with that thing? It's gonna be total chaos. People gonna go in the stores and clear these stores out real soon. They're clearing stores out now, especially in DC, New York, and all that, in Chicago. People taking everything, you know, taking every daggone thing, and you got to understand that the Lord said He gonna make this heathen, this idumean, He gonna make this idumean smaller than the heathen. You dig? So it's gonna be a quick one, real quick one. Where we at? Where we at? Revelations 18 and 16. And saying, alas, alas, that great city, you know, so-called America, so-called great, that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. You know what I'm saying? Everything is stolen. For in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught. Nuclear missiles upon you. Oh yeah. Also, this martial law is people taking everything from you. You know, about time, and chasing you as a roe. You know, a female deer, and you're going to be chased as a roe. Idumea. For in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off. That's right. And cried when they saw the smoke. We said, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Yeah, want to be great. Where we at? 19. Revelations 18, verse 19. And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, Allah, saying, alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her coastliness. I mean, I can't even say it right. Costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. So it's a raffle, Idumea. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for power have avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, okay, and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. You dig? So it's lovely. Isaiah, where we at? No. We're gonna hit the Psalms real quick. Yeah, big baby. Matter of fact, let's hit Romans. Come on. 9 and 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with power? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord, and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. That's right. You did. So, idumea, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap for you Edomites. You know what I'm saying? You're going down the tubes, big time. You're going to, you know what I'm saying? You're going down the tubes real big. We're going to go to Job 30 and 8. They were children of fools, yeah, children of base men. They were valor than the earth. You're more you're more messed up than the earth, man. Job tells you on right here. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. You dig? That's how vile idumea is. Oh yeah, big time. And the Bible tells you that. You know what I'm saying? This devil's done. It's a wrap for him. You dig? It is a wrap. Where we at? Come on. These damn come on, where we at? All right. Come down here. Where we at? All right. Isaiah 19, verse 19. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. Right here, Babylon, America. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. That's right. It's a wrap. You see that? Yahweh, come on, man. These damn stupid ass, goofy ass cameras on these phones. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That's right. Bahashem Raka Hakwadash Barakathum. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Here we go. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, heathen against heathen. And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. 2/3 also. That's right. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. You know what I'm saying? All the procrastinate, what they call them? Procrastinator. Oh man, I forgot the word. But yeah, it's a wrap for y'all, Idumea, and you other 16 nations. You're all heathens. And the water shall fail from the sea, and the river shall be wasted and dried up. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And they shall turn the rivers far away, and the brooks of defense shall be empty and dried up. That's right. The reeds and flags shall wither. The paper reeds by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks, and everything sown by the brooks shall wither, be driven away, and be no more. That's right. Where we at? Come on, man. Obadiah 1 and 10. Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, Idumea, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Obadiah 1, you know what I'm saying? Chapter 1, verse 10, 11. In that day that thou stoodest on the other side, in that day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners enter into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. You were one of them, because you didn't let, you know what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters go through the through your country, through your land. You dig? You're going to pay for that. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, and the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your pompous mouth, Idumea. Oh, yeah. That's why America's falling now. Look at the news on YouTube. MSNBC and all that, that's fake. You know what I'm saying? Everything's falling. All the airlines are quitting. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They canceling from coming to America. Florida is losing billions. Ain't nobody packing those hotels, the vacation spots, you know what I'm saying? None of that. They're going to other places. Same thing with Las Vegas. Everybody's canceling from America. Everybody's taking their resources and trading it with other places and leaving America out. And now Europe is in the mix. You know, China done took over 2 European banks, the UAB and some other one. China done took it over. And also the minerals now in Alaska belong to Russia. Oh yeah. The Lord said, I'm going to make you smaller than the heathen, idumea. You dig? So it's a wrap for you. You know what I'm saying? That should have not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yeah, thou should have not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither should have thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. What? That did escape. Neither should have thou have what? Deliver up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Say it again. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. That's right. For as 16, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Drinking that cup. That's right. Get that work. Ye they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as thou they had not been. They, you know what I'm saying? Ye, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Ye, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as thou they had not been. You know what I'm saying? But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. That's right. Our time is almost here, big baby. So you might get ready, idumea. Your time is up. That's why you falling big time. Okay? Everybody of brown is coming together across the earth. The global south, the whole 9. You better get ready, because your time is coming. You're going to drink that cup. You're going to get that work. I thought you knew. The Bible says it. The Bible says it. Until the next one, wall or ball, ball.